A Swiss resort is playing host to high-level teams from the U.S. and Iran as the two countries launch 60 days of talks to negotiate the fate of Iran's nuclear program. Now, the public messaging from the two sides has led to some conflicting statements, with the meetings now underway. Torian Small has that story from the White House.
Vice President J.D. Vance led the U.S. team in face-to-face talks with Iranian officials in Switzerland Sunday as the two sides work to reach a permanent end to the conflict.
Never before has the Iranian and American leadership met at such a high level. What the president has asked us to do is turn over a new leaf, to transform our relationship with the people of Iran.
Special Envoy to the Middle East Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, the president's son-in-law, joined Vance in the negotiations. A diplomat told CBS News an emergency session was added to the fighting in Lebanon as the conflict between Israel and Iran-backed Hezbollah endangers the talks. More than a dozen people were killed in Lebanon over the weekend, prompting Iran to say it's closing the Strait of Hormuz because the fighting violates the memorandum of understanding President Trump signed last week.
A negotiator from Tehran cautioned its armed forces are ready to respond after President Trump threatened to strike the country if it doesn't immediately stop Hezbollah from, quote, causing trouble.
Speaking on Face the Nation, Republican Senator Lindsey Graham said if the talks with Iran fail, the U.S. should be prepared to take over control of the Strait of Hormuz.
If this deal fails, President Trump is going to take the Strait of Hormuz over by force. The United States will control the Strait of Hormuz. We'll charge a fee for all those who go through to pay for the operation.
A new CBS News poll finds that most Americans are ready to be done with the war with Iran. 78% of those surveyed said they want the U.S. to end the conflict now. Torian Small, CBS News, the White House.